Hi and welcome. Shh. Do we have to be quiet, Sue? Welcome to Artful Stampin's channel. Ruth at Artful Stamp. Oh my goodness, I can't even get my words into gear. Hello everybody. Thought I'd just pop on to do a little bit of scrappy card making. I was going through my scrap pile and thought it'd be nice to choose colours that were already kind of in a bit of a theme. And because they're so popular at the moment, these kind of long cards, I thought it'd be nice to attempt to do maybe 3 long cards. I'd do the bases for them in one go. And I have shown this before and suggested this before, that when you're doing cards from scraps, that you actually make a few in one go, because when you're playing with all those lovely different textures, it's nice to kind of play as you go. So hello everybody, welcome. I'm just going to trim this down. Where we're going to go 20 centimetres and a half. Just going to chop half a centimetre off that bit there. And then I'm going to cut these down to 9.5, because my card bases will be 10 centimetres wide. So if you're using Imperial and you're from the States and have a different size cardstock, just use whatever is suitable for you. You don't have to do it exactly like this, but approximately you're looking at 4 by, I don't know, 8 inches. That's what you're kind of looking at as a working area. And so I've just grabbed some things to play with. I might return to my scrap pile if I feel I need something else. I've just spotted something I really did want to use. Here it is, this one. I haven't got any inks as yet on my table, but I might bring some inks on if I feel that I need something else. So, hello everybody, nice to see you. Hi Janine, Subo, Martina, April, Taylor, Misty, Helen, Margaret. Great to see you. I have got my hot heat gun plugged in just in case, because when I'm working fast, I'm working fast. Right, so here's my 3 pieces, and I've got some lovely different sort of textures here ready to go. And I like to try and be a little bit thematic if possible, because I saw these butterflies and I thought, I don't think I can put butterflies with waves, but you know, it's possible. So that might be quite nice there. Break up the space. A bit at the top. And then we've got this piece. Oh, that's quite nice. Could use that for something else. Ah, good. You've been using scraps as well. Good, Martina. Hi, Dee Dee. Got this one with a lovely purple splotch on it. That's quite nice. Oh, I might go with this one because this has got some purple in it. Oops. Oh, hi Denise. Hi Karen. Alright, I'm trying to just look for like long pieces. That's quite sweet, isn't it? Not quite sure what I'm going to do with that yet. Got this nice piece of lace. A little bit damaged though, so. Oh, got this piece here. Now I do have this cute bunny rabbit. I'm not sure whether to colour him in. Her, him, her. Your toenails curl when you see me cutting. Well, the way I look at it is that these pieces are in my scrap box doing absolutely nothing. You know, they're serving no fit purpose. So they may as well be used and enjoyed by somebody. So your toenails go curly, that's so funny. Don't know what I'm going to do with that one, but got this piece here as well. Got these some lovely leaves. Oh, got a piece of... It's a very different kind of blue, this one. But it might be okay. If you don't like it too off at an angle, if you just crease the paper slightly before you tear, you're more likely to tear in a straight line. So I think this section, I only need a bit of this. Tear a bit of this off. So what's everyone been up to today? And what's the weather like with you? Actually, I wonder whether just to cut that one out. I did have some cute little, these cute little ribbons. Ah, now this I found. This is from way back when. It's fun just to play with all the different textures and... So this is cream though, whereas this is very white, so this lends itself towards the kind of silvers. This has got a little bit creamier base to it. Maybe I'll save this for something else. Could you do an upcoming video with sympathy cards? I know they're no fun, but I think a lot of us struggle with them. Yeah, sure. Actually, some of the things that I stamped yesterday might suit a sympathy card, and I'm going to try and come on later and do making cards from a one-sheet wonder that I stamped yesterday. So I could try and do that. I like mixing these textures, you know, lace against the corrugated card, and it's just so much fun seeing the juxtaposition of the different styles together. Okay, I'm nearly getting to the point where I'm going to start sticking down. I don't know if this needs a focal point. I feel this one, the trees are the focal point, so could have some leaves poking out. I could adapt that slightly so that I've got this old flower here. It's a paper flower. Could have, oh, I could have some flowers maybe peeking out the top there. but it plays too much against the trees. Maybe have the flowers peeking out along the bottom. Right, I'm going to start sticking. Find a glue that... Oh, you didn't watch last night's? Okay, that's fine. Well, I do have some One Sheet Wonders in my file ready to use, so it might be that I've got something suitable. Okay, now, I started a new glue the other day. These are all kind of like half used. And I started a new one the other day because I was so fed up of squeezing them. You know what, let's use a Stampin' Seal. Oh, I've never used that one up, I think. Oh, I'll try this one. Yeah, indeed, Martina. Okay, so the other day, someone was trying to give me a tip how to use this Stampin' Seal. And she called me, well, she said to me, call me, because I want to show you. So she showed me how to use it, and I was like, oh yeah, that's so much better. So I will demonstrate the technique to you. So basically it's, you roll it and then fold it back. And then that way you still have the glue there. Yeah, that can go there. Okay, so this has ended up being a bit lower than I anticipated, but never mind. Okay, so these are overhanging a little bit, but that's fine. I'll trim it all down afterwards. And I'm thinking, what about that there? And then using some of these pieces to maybe have poking out. I'm just going to rip this. So, as I said, some of this is already quite ripped. I think I want to use that piece. I'll pop that one under there. This small piece looks like a lake. Ah, yeah. It does a little bit. There we go. I just want those little, just tiny pieces there. Right, what I'm going to do is going to lift that off, leave that all there like that. Just trim that piece there. So I know this is the position I want them in. I'm thinking if I just put this Stampin' Seal Plus across that, lay it over, it should all stick. A bit higher up. Push it down really hard. Yeah, I think that's stuck. I think that's it for that one. Apart from a sentiment, which you know me, I don't tend to do. Oh, hold on, I have got this happy birthday though. That was off the side of this. That's all right up there, isn't it? Maybe lower it up a bit with some other pieces. Hi, Janice. Just finished work. Oh, lovely. You may distress in here, yes. Or de-stress. I hope you don't find it distressing in here. Is it wine o'clock, Janice? Okay, so that's going to go there. But before I do that, I'm going to do all my trimming first. And that comes just under, so I'm actually going to cut this down a wee bit. So I'm matching this line up with this. Okay. Take all these little bits away. Don't get confused. I'm easily confused. Right, there we go. So that's my actual piece there. So then I have a better idea of where I want to aim the happy birthday. I think I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, let's work on the next one. Or I might just stick that in place. Right, so if that one's going to go there, and that one's going to go there. So really the first one to go down is the butterflies. I'm just going to pop some glue under there and stick that down. And the next one was this one, and I'm deliberately not sticking to putting too much glue under there because I want to still tuck things in. So, and I know the card's not going to fall apart. This glue is really good. It's really strong. And the whole style of the card, it's very textured, so it's okay if there are bits that flap up. Just had to play Tetris with the freezer. Oh, good-o. So there we go. So I can slip that little piece in as I wanted to. Then I've got that little bit of doily as well that I wanted to slip in. There we go. Not quite sure. I think I am going to have to find the right glue for this one now. Oh right, oh dear. So you're having to keep to your mother's schedule. Well, have a chill out in here, Janice. Okay, and then you can always go back in and put some blobs of glue to hold it all in place. Oh, of course, you can't do your shopping list until you've done your ironing. Ah. Well, if she's anything like me, if I get fixated on a certain job, I have to really force myself to come away from something. Even though I know it desperately needs doing, I have to literally speak to myself and go, no, stop it, you can come back to this. I get a bit like, I don't know whether it's, I don't know what it is really. slightly OCD. Right, I'm going to have to bring this other piece in, aren't I? Now this is the one with the... That's quite nice. Quite nice. Let's cut this down a bit. Oh, unless we go in that direction. Lots going on here, isn't there? But it's fun. Oops. I'm hopping and skipping this stuff. Oh no, you wouldn't want to mix your meds. Who remembers this paper from way back when? I think it was a celebration paper, wasn't it, this one here? Well, I haven't ended up using my heat gun, but that's okay. It was there just in case. I think I do want to tear this down. I want to see a little bit more of that lace. I might use the heat gun just for the leaves because it's a bit easier to... I've already shaped them, you see, these leaves, so they're a little bit dimensional, so let's pop that down. And with the heat glue, hot glue, it's pretty instant, you see. So let's put this cute little bow on. Right, so then you can go back and then stick your bits down. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Have you finished playing your blue?
Yes. Hello. Who's there?
Who's there? Martina, Janice.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, right, so now we're going to flip it over. Cut.
Hello, everybody. Who said hello?
Martina said hello. And Denise. Boo, says Subo. Oh, mate, your hair is tickling my ear. She's a lurker.
Mhm. Mum, would you mind charging my tablet? Since there's a charger right here.
Yeah, you could change it. I'm using May's tablet to read your comments. Because you've got my phone, May. You brought my phone back. This is why she's lurking. She wants her phone back. Not her phone, a tablet.
Here you go. Now not my tablet, please.
How much charge have I got on there? Can I have my charger?
Wait.
Have
No.
my charger back, please.
No. Oh wait, yeah. Wait, which one?
Okay, next one. The red cable.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have these cute little butterflies to use as well. Right, shall I do a little bit of colouring with this, do you think?
There you are.
Make it look a bit more interesting. With the plug, the black plug,
But
please.
no, it's plugged into this, the ding. The ding.
No, I put one. Because what I could do is use some of the colours that I've used here and pull it all together.
Okay. Hi everyone.
Right, there we go. Ah, dear. Yes.
Saying you dear to me.
Yes, I am. Troublemaker, you are.
Bye.
She's cheeky, isn't she? Right, there we go. Right, this one I feel is going to be slightly flatter because we're going to build it up with this image here. Very much like, yeah, very much like that famous rabbit. Oh, I forgot about this piece. Right, let's give this a good rub. So, shall we colour him in then? I get some blues and purples. I'm wondering if we could have a pale cinnamon cider rabbit. Or colour him in crumb cake and then just have some cinnamon cider spots. So quite a dark rabbit. So remember with the alcohol pens, if you go over and over and over certain spots, it will get darker and darker. Hello, Kay. Did I pick out these colours on purpose, or was it just your favourite one? So you have loads of it. No, I just noticed some blues and I thought, right, well, I'll pick all the other blues pieces to go with it. As you know, I've got lots of scraps. Lots of scraps. It was just what kind of caught my eye, really. So I decided to try and keep in a theme of this colour. So this is a light cinnamon cider, and I'm just going over what I would see as the darker areas. So the toes, the fur, where the lines are already on the artwork, then underneath the top, because that would cast a shadow, then underneath the chin, eyebrows, oh, he looks like he's got a beard now. Hello, Esther. Oh well, giving the rabbit a beard. Just trying to even it out a bit. There he is. Right, so do we go for a purple top and then we could do a blue shadowing around the edge? So this is light purple posy. Which has almost got quite a pinky hue to it. Ah, cool, Taylor. What are you cooking? So this is dark purple posy. And again, I'm just going under the head because the head would cast a shadow. Under the arms here, because that would cast a bit of a shadow. And just going over the buttons as well. Oh, the armpits. Yeah. Right, and then I've got, this is light seaside spray. So I'm just going to go around the edge of the whole image. A bit like cutting in when you're painting. And just filling it all in. Pasta with cheese and onion sauce and chicken and chips for hubby. Ooh, ooh, lasagna. don't know whether I'm trying to colour this in perfectly, because I actually quite like it a little bit mottled in the background. It gives it a slightly more vintage feel. Okay, so now I've got the dark Seaside spray, and I'm going round the edge and then across the ground, so it looks a bit more grounded. He's standing on something. And I'm just kind of roughly going around to create a vignette, so when you have it slightly darker on the edge. And I'm picking it up because I want to just go around the edge of this. I don't want to miss any pieces because it's on a white piece of card. It's hard to see where I've gone. And also to get the edges coloured as well. Right. He's ended up looking a little bit more blue than aqua, but never mind. And I do have these little pieces. Oh, where's those gold butterflies gone? Thought it might be quite nice to put some those round and about. Let's see what they look like. They're quite cute. Need a little flower down here now. Got some little scraps of this left. I wonder whether to punch some little flowers out. This is a retired punch. See, waste not, want not. Got these tiny little pieces, or spaces rather, to get these final little flowers. There we go. see if I've got any other leafy bits that could go in here. Oh, I have got some of this green. That might help to make it pop a little bit more, actually. By having a contrasting colour sometimes helps. I think I might move him up a bit because I've got a lot going on down here now. And actually my card is supposed to end there. So if I move that all that up a bit, then we'll have space for this shebang. Actually, I think I'm going to change it to that peach one because look, it brings in the peach from up there. Oops, sorry guys. Look, see that's peachy there. So if I put that there, perfect. So what I like to do with these wired flowers is don't waste the stem. Bring the stem across, and then I get my round nose pliers and I wrap the stem around the round nose. And so I've got this lovely little curly whirly thing that can stick out as well. Right, I definitely will be using the heat tool for this. Heat gun rather. I'm going to stick those on with dimensionals. Well, I'll stick the rabbit on with dimensionals and then I can still tuck things underneath. So let's clear that off. Oh, actually I think I might snip first. Yes, a curly tendril. Because you can't really make it with paper, it doesn't really hold up. So if you've got some wire, it's great. Right, let's get some dimensionals. And I'm focusing around the middle. Because I want to tuck things in. Oh, I might just stress the edges of this a little bit. Just turn it back up a bit. And because I've cut it out with a stitched framelits, it naturally wants to fold up where the stitching is. Okay. Right, this leaf needs some attention. Okay, so if I put the leaves in first. These are from a very old cut and emboss die that Stampin' Up did many years ago. It was one of those that kind of like folded. You put the paper in it, cut it out. Occasionally it comes up for sale on the, you know, second-hand type pages. Oh, hi Jeanette. Yeah, thank you for coming. I saw your comment. I was a bit late last night, wasn't I? Sorry about that. Fortunately, I'd had a busy day and the timer just got away with me, so it was pretty late by the time I came on last night. But I'd rather come on and then you guys can catch me on the replay than not come on at all. So hi Deborah, that's all right, hun. Okay, right, that's that. So now we've got an area focused of leaves, I can be a little bit more strategic about the butterflies. Oh, were you, Kay? Oh, sorry. I've just given it away. Sorry. If I spot one, I'll let you know ASAP. Right.
Hello there.
Hello. What do you want?
To say hello. Are you using hot glue?
Because it's faster.
Looks pretty.
Kay says, hello, May.
Hello. I'm here again. Hello.
Oh, just dropped a flower. May, can you just pick up that? May,
Yep.
there's a little blue flower there. Remember, you can tuck flowers underneath as well. You don't always have to be on top. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. Are you sending me another parcel, Esther?
Something for me.
Something for you, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
It's so eclectic, this. I love it. It's just lots of different bits all put together. But it just goes to show that once you have your colour scheme, you can kind of play with it and see what happens, really. So just want to trim this a little better. Oh yes, Esther, thank you. Right, okay, so these I presume I'll stick on some bases, colours to match obviously, and right, which one did we do first? That one. That one first, then that one, and that one. It always takes me a bit of time to warm up. But I like that one. That one's kind of quite masculine, isn't it? This one is eclectic. Very eclectic. And then this one's more for a child. Or just an adult who's whimsical. Ah, now I've got a bit showing there. I think I might just trim that down. How are you, Martina? I will keep an eye out for that then. That's better. It's a bit neater. So 3, 2, 1. Ah, so a few of you like the trees. Okay, cool. Right, so just a recap of how I started off. I started off with the 3 bases, then had various bits of blue backgrounds, DSP plus stamp backgrounds, and then just kind of like assembled it in strips, really. So I know that when you first look at something like this, it might feel a bit overwhelming, but actually it is very much a process, and you just start at the beginning and then you kind of work your way through. So to go with the strips, look for, you know, juxtaposition of pattern, because if you put 2 patterns that are very similar close together, you don't actually get to show it off effectively. So by going with, you know, I've got this lovely watery background with the trees, and then going against this lovely, very bold geometric, it really then shows up this pattern here. So then we've got this lovely plain here, and then that just contrasts with that little bit of lace peeking through there. And same with this actually. We've got the very, you know, we've got it quite detailed script there, and then we've got a bit of contrast with the grey texture, and then the lace over the dark blue. I think this is pretty, no, it's not Pretty Peacock. What colour is that? Is that the old Tranquil Tide, I think? And then we've got very plain, and then next to the patterned, and then here we've got plainer, but then we've got lots of pattern going on here, so that, you know, it's one's constantly bouncing off the other. And then this one is more the colours really that inspired the rabbit, and then because we've got a little bit of purple in the background there, then there were these little purple splodges on the watercolour, so that's what inspired the purple top. And in hindsight, I perhaps would have preferred, I should have gone with a more aqua background, which I could always change. I could I've got some pool party here which I could still blend in. So that's the great thing about the Stampin' Blends. You can keep blending until you're happy. So there we go. That It gives it a little bit more aqua. I mean, if I was to put some yellow on top of this, it would help it go even further. This is called cross-hatching colouring, where you just go in one direction and then you change the direction. So you don't have to be really strict then about your colouring. It's just helping it go a little bit more aqua. You can also experiment with colouring with foil paper. Doesn't really, no, it doesn't show up. In a darker colour it would show up better. Right, there we go. Un, deux, trois. Thank you for your company, guys. Nice to see you. I hope to be back a little bit later after Esther's done her video. So Esther's on at 8:30 on Facebook and then 9 o'clock on YouTube. Esther, any sneak peeks of what you're doing? And then I'm going to, with the ones I stamped last night, I was going to show how to cut these up in different ways. So these would do great for masculine cards, and also someone recommended making something like a sympathy card. So these would go really, I think this would make a lovely sympathy card. I'll be back. You're welcome. Take care, guys. Lovely to see you. And we'll see you again soon. Bye.